We've got an update on the Canon RF lens roadmap. While not a big update, it does have a few surprises and sets the expectations of what to expect over the next 6 to 12 months. Stick around after this short break for all the details. But first, subscribe to this channel for a chance to win a Canon EOS R5. I'll be giving one away to one lucky subscriber once this channel reaches 100,000 subscribers. Anyone above the age of 18 with a valid mailing address is eligible. Additional terms and conditions are linked in the description down below. In 2020, Canon Rumors published a list of lenses on their Canon RF lens roadmap with 22 lenses they expected to see announced. Only 6 of those lenses have not come to pass here in late 2023. It's been the most accurate prediction of Canon RF glass ever, and it's just been updated. Let's first take a look at the RFS mount. Lenses colored in green were part of the 2020 lens roadmap and have already been delivered. Next up is the Canon RFS 11 to 22mm f4 to 5.6 image stabilized STM, and the 11 to 22mm on the EFM mount was one of the most popular lenses, and it would be popular on the RFS mount as well. In fact, cameras like the Canon EOS R50 would most likely sell a whole lot more if it had more lenses available, some fast prime, some telephotos, and, well, this 11 to 24mm zoom, I think that would really go towards helping increase sales as well. But even more interesting is the RFS Fast Prime. That's right, Canon Rumors is saying that we're getting a Fast Prime for the RFS mount. And if you own the Canon EOS R7, you'll be interested to know that Canon is planning an RFF Super Telephoto. Boy, there's a lot there for everybody. So if you own the R50, a Fast Prime would be really nice. A 32mm would be nice. What I like about 32mm is that on, well, an APS-C, you're getting the equivalent of what you would shoot with on a full-frame camera at 50mm, and that's got to be one of my favorites. I'm shooting with the 50mm right now. 32mm, a Fast Prime, and a Super Telephoto, that's a big deal. And if you own the R7 and you were wishing for some more affordable glass, or you were wishing for some Super Telephotos built for your platform, well, this Super Telephoto might be interesting, but again, we don't have any details around it other than we've got a few of these lenses coming out. Now, October, this month here, is a prime time that we could start to see some RFS mount lenses, at least according to Canon Rumors. I really hope this is true. A Fast Prime, a 32mm, a Super Telephoto, that would really give the R50, the R100, the R10, and the R7 a bit of a boost. But now it's time to turn our attention to the tilt shift lenses. Back in late 2020, as part of the original Canon lens roadmap, we had 2 tilt shift lenses on there. One was a 14mm and the other a 24mm, both L series, one an f3.5 and the other one an f4. And there's been nothing about those since. They're still on the list. Canon Rumors has verified that, yes, they're still part of the plan, but they added another one to the list saying that maybe, just maybe, we might get a 50mm as well. This will excite a lot of people to be able to shoot wide and fast, well, relatively fast, with the RF 10 to 24mm f4 L series USM. And of course, if you recall, a couple of weeks back, Canon Rumors did talk about us getting a 70 to 200mm f2.8 internal zoom. But that's it for zooms on the list. You might be surprised that there isn't any others mentioned, but keep in mind, this roadmap, this update to the roadmap, doesn't mean that everything you see here is it. That's all that we're seeing planned for the next, let's say, 6 to 8 months. No, this is what we've got as a glimpse from Canon Rumors based on what sources are telling them. And now I want to talk to you about some very, well, lenses that have been, we hear an awful lot about. For example, the RF 35mm f1.2, or is it going to be an f1.4? If you take a look at Canon Rumors' update to the list, they have no comment for either of these 2 lenses, which is rather bizarre. Now, we've heard stories about this in the past saying that the 35mm f1.2 is coming soon. It could come out at the same time that the Canon EOS R5 Mark II is being announced, but here we have no comment. No comment? That's rather strange. That's the type of comment you would get from Canon themselves, but to get that from Canon Rumors, no comment? That's awfully strange, don't you think? I really do hope that the 35mm f1.2 is going to be announced in the next couple of months. I would really like to see it announced alongside the Canon EOS R5 Mark II. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you puzzled by no comment as well? But now let's take a look at the super telephotos, the last category to get an update on Canon Rumors 2020 Canon RF lens roadmap. The RF 500mm f4 L series USM, well, that hasn't come out yet, and it's still on the list. It hasn't been removed. And of course, if you recall back a couple of months ago, Canon talked about a new lens, a 200 to 500mm, and that is now on the list. But there are a few surprising omissions. Now, what was it? Jan Wagner was talking about a 200 to 800mm. That's not on this list. And some other primes, some super telephotos aren't on the list. We heard many, many years ago that, I think it was when we got the 600mm and the 800mm f11, we were supposed to be getting a 2000mm and 1200mm as well. I think one of them was an f15 and something like that, and we haven't heard anything about those lenses. So we do have an update to the Canon RF lens roadmap that Craig has put together at Canon Rumors, and it's been one of the most accurate forecasts of lenses coming out. I do wish we could see some more lenses on this list, but this is what we have for now. However, we are in the middle of October now. We just passed Thanksgiving here. I'm finally getting back to the work week, and I'm really excited to see what's going to be coming out over the next several months. According to Canon Rumors, we were supposed to get something towards the end of September. That hasn't happened, but I'd be surprised if we go through October without any lens announcements. No bodies are planned, so it certainly makes an awful lot of sense. So if you want to stay up to date on all the latest camera gear news and rumors, specifically lenses, then go ahead and subscribe, but make sure you also choose all notifications. And for all those minor news stories, rumors, pricing information, and other updates that aren't big enough to have their own, video, then go ahead and follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. And if you want to help support this channel, then please consider using my affiliate links down below for B&H, Amazon, and Adorama. Anytime you make a purchase through these sites, it doesn't cost you anything extra. And, I get anywhere from 2 to 12% back, which goes to help supporting this channel. But that's it for now. Have yourself a great week, and we'll see you again soon.